Good morning. Haven't made a video in a long time, but I had a cocktail that I've been using that I found to be really effective as a refresher, at least twice so far, so I wanted to do it a third time for you, see if it worked out. I'm calling it my Jon Snow cocktail because I read an article with Kevin Alexander, who does hair on the Game of Thrones, and he was talking about what he did for Jon Snow's, the character's hair. And he uses a wax and a putty mixed together, spritzing the hair down to reactivate the curl, and then scrunching that through. And so I took a couple of products that I had, and that I'm really happy with how it turns out. So this is what I call my Jon Snow cocktail, and I am using the Orbe. It's called the Orbe Rough Luxury Soft Molding Paste, and Innerpeace Whipped Cream Texturizer. This is a very nice brand, very popular. Now I will say, these are not Curly Girl Method friendly. There are some cones in them. However, they're very far down the list and I've had no problems with them. So I'm kind of a modified. Most of the time I do no silicones, but these are the ones that are in here are pretty easily gotten out with a low poo and definitely a diluted sulfate shampoo. I just haven't had any buildup. I haven't had any trouble with them. So the first thing we talk about, he says start at the back of the neck and work forward. So I clip my hair up. Let's see if that clip stays. And then I'm going to spritz and scrunch. And to reactivate my curl, I usually spritz and scrunch anyhow. And obviously this is not going to work. Let's try this clip. Okay, just to keep that up. Okay, so we'll do more of it. I don't generally do my hair in sections, so I'm not very good at this sectioning business, but we're just going to do it like I did it the first time in particular. This is definitely a paste. It's a soft paste. I don't take very much, just a dab, and I wipe it in my palm. Take a dab of the whipped texturizer and wipe it in my palm, and then rub them together, emulsify them together real well. Very thin film, and then I'm going to go in here and squish all over. This is second day hair. I just got it, and I might spray if I missed some spots. I just went yesterday. My hair, all my layers have grown out. I got a scissor point cut basically. She just went in, took out some of that bulk purely with scissors. No razors, no texturizing shears. Somebody tried to use one of those on me, got this side before I stopped her, and even the stylist yesterday said, oh, that's the side they must have used those on. Yeah, it's way thinner, very unhappy. Okay, so just squished all that in there. And I'm going to take this out, a bit more down. There's probably better ways to section your hair, but like I said, I haven't done this very often. I'm not very good at it yet. So I'm gonna, and I probably still have a little bit of that product left on my hands doing this now on this layer. So that's okay. This is just kind of a quick and dirty way to do it, but what I found is it's shiny, it's soft, and it holds up really, really well. So I'm super happy with this cocktail. So I'm going to take a little bit more, just a dab, and this kind of adds define, and this adds volume. So that's basically volume and texture. So it's kind of a nice combo, and I think you could get it with probably a lot of pastes and creams. My thing was, I'm like, how come guys' long, wavy hair always manages to look way more defined than mine? I don't have a strong curl pattern, but I'm still like, So I thought I'd try it, and I have to say I'm really liking it. So I'm just getting it in there. There's probably, like I said, better ways to section this. I'm also trying to go fast. I don't want this to be 15 minutes long. So basically I'm getting my hair damp, not soaking wet by any means, just enough so I can bring the curl back again. This layer I still got a little bit on my hands. You don't want to use too much. You can always go back and scrunch in more. So you would err on the side of caution. And I think you can see I am getting some definition, some volume. It's damp. I'm probably going to hit this with a diffuser. Somebody with a stronger pattern could just let it air dry and it would be fine. And I tell you what, the Wavy and the Innersense, they're very soft products on their own. They really come out nice. They don't have a heavy crunch. So you don't have a heavy scrunch either when this is dry. And let's see if you can see the back. So that's where we're at with that. So now that's what it is. I just mix those two together, scrunch them in. I will say what I like about this soft molding paste is even though it has wax in it, it's actually a peg, like peg 8 beeswax. I haven't had any trouble getting it out of my hair, not like in the old days when I had the spray wax and it took me like 42 shampoos to get it out. So there is also an Wavy wax, rough luxury wax. I don't know, that's probably heavier. I think that has mineral oil in it. I wouldn't use that for me. They've got some other pomade type products. This is the only first one I've ever used, and I really, really, really like it. So, and again, this is just kind of a, they call it whipped cream texturizer, and it is very light. It's not a heavy cream at all. So that's it, really. I did 2 dabs and put it in. So now I'm going to hit it with a diffuser. I'll be back. Pixie diffusing. Just a reminder. So I wanted to show you too that I can just do my usual, sometimes I do this, just clip it up on each side, because with my hair that makes the wave come up higher on both sides, making it look a little curlier. So we have that. The other thing I could do is take like my Saraband headband, which I love these. It's like putting sunglasses on top of your head, the way you can shape it. So I can put a headband in it and have that look. So this is a great combo. Again, I use the Innerpeace Whipped Texturizing Cream and the Wavy Soft Rough Luxury Soft Molding Paste. This is pricey, but you don't use very much of it. I got it through Birchbox, and I used points to get the price down. And frankly, if you have Birchbox, that's the place to get Wavy. And honestly, so far I am in love with most of these products. Particularly love the mousses, and the curl gloss is awesome. It's a good hold, light hold, shiny, soft, but you get good results with it. This is awesome. So the place to do that is if you have Birchbox. So anyhow, here we go. That is my Jon Snow cocktail, and if you have any questions, be sure to ask below. I will talk to you again later. Bye.